Omemu sama nsaka na yede Abramu Oyerepa 100.7 FM do ba dia se. No nsiabrem ya yesie ba bi obi anam bia kwa so bra bia ye ka mu asabre ya tema hwemu amu ye campaign no ebrika tente monto boase monte so yempengwa hia bia open wa so yasimu ushija na ye bibia no ato boase eye boko no aboho ban de bedi makotire bie ene se ene wode wonsa ahye entiase enwoma se ye no koso ewo King Piesie enkran hotel ba kwa ewo
abato komisadia to twa se abano ye weni ye di nkunim ewo ba bia to abano anti mo bia nye kk
sanso so ena abane se National Election Security Task Force wa womum ena ehwe abato nso titiriw no wo se adwuma de ombebo pa
apoema ntemu Eastern Region na ora John Ejakum die wokofo se Dr. Lajiba omi ahyehyɛ no kama pa
woni a wo yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ kɔfa no kye abaya sabia mekyerɛ mokyere fo kyerɛ sɛ omo beti atua na sɛ empo ɛde neto aso wo bɛkɔ strike no a na kyɛ sɛ omo nya adwuma ohwan ne beyi ni funu ɛno nso mo beti mu nsɛm
ahinsam ti wɔkye nipa duonu enso ene wama wo mo be
afei emfidi abaya no ekra firi abana ne ba yɛ frɛ drip a sabia di comments nkuma mu ni ade no Honorable Nase Kwaku Chireme osisei efa ho
forestry obeshase aduaduania ewo ba bi omo ye gadamse omutu efomagudi ensase no asai no enam sayo so ama woni nyumakuo bi a otu fomagudi ayeko
na ne ye ka kire Ghana awofo titiriu se wonu mpe kwampo ombefa so obenya kokuduro na omo etu anamo bi efa omo ma ho
ensam no edoso ye wobre ye bajibre bepebre ne akenkan nyina ede amamu ye fa seda emma enyumaku a edidi soyi medima for Heba Hospital enie time da so wasegisa wawuo na achacha eno ntimi ensa medima for so waduro enti bra na be sohwe na ba wu se akwema gani eduro ewo ho medima fo Kumase Owatwomago enkran pokuase mahira 0244 774282 0244 774282 0500 7215 Bosheba Electoral senkania papa ejosuo mentwam nkoma ne emfa pole yemfa mawu Bola Ventures bia ema Bosheba Electricals wise chandelier nie light ahudo enie eye Bosheba electrician say Efieranum eye Bosheba Electricals enkania beso gonko adia Bosheba 0536 095966 0322 030838
Abusan for ebikawe ho ena ya transia ya de bremu yesem for eye Korea ni aboafo tai na chiri ene anwumre Krobea Asante ene medin mene menuaba
Piesie Lardi
abusan de atiani woni a wogina se yanto onso aba titiri fa mampani de no no ena wo makwa akohia ewo King Piesie nyeche se awoje ba ko bia eno no ewo Ghana ha enkran ene adwumadie chenchenche bia no pempi ya na eho neta akoso na ensemfo pia ekoso ene nkomodie ni kokoye se woni a wo pre dibre no bia de nsa ahye nkrata nwoma ase se be ya asundwe betumi adi hene nti asundwe no a obia epre ewo mayimu no ene ho nkrata ene okosensan yiye so omunyina beti ase udi nkunimu a waje udi ntwa a waje utosu mienu a waje utosu miensa a waje ba bi obia beda bia no waje ne boko enti franka tufo no titiriu ena ene okohia yi a emunsem eno no nti obomu no kan mampani John Dramani Mahama ya sabere mu amo social media handles ne so amohwe no ha wono na wode ne nsa hye krata no asisi a na wo sode no ne nsem wode tudwa etia wa se abato commission wa ya ade pa free se sabere ya yesiesie mu akwa abato so afia hyase ne ade modin mo ya wono mabo ebepem sesebra ha fa ho tutue nyina no ne nsem o fa ho ni.
As citizens, we must recognize that our actions have consequences. While some verbal jousting is to be expected in our daily politicking, divisive language, hate speech, and inflammatory rhetoric that can incite violence should have no place. On our part, as political leaders, we must prioritize peace and unity in our campaigns and avoid unsubstantiated allegations and focus on issue-based campaigning. We must compete on ideas and not on insults. To our security agencies, I commend you for your tireless efforts in maintaining law and order, and I urge you to remain impartial and professional in your duties, ensuring that all citizens can exercise their rights to vote without fear or intimidation. To our media practitioners, I encourage you to promote balanced and accurate reporting. I also wish to commend the Electoral Commission for the cooperation we have enjoyed so far, and it is my hope that all electoral officers will conduct themselves in a manner that is impartial and neutral in order to avoid any disputes.
Enti openi John Dramani Mahama ena moteno enkane franka tufo ema NDC amayuku na nyina mu no oyin franka ma MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kyerese wo awrehemu mapa sinya gropo ya adom na abato no eduro se kinkurudu abato komisi be yadwuma woni ota kyire nyina ya omadwuma nsoso no ometumi ayini.
Each time we head to the polls, we have passed the test. We have shown that it is possible to rise above our differences and unite for the sake of our country. As we head into the December 2024 polls, the 9th presidential election in Ghana, 9 days from today, I am certain of two outcomes. Ghana will win and peace will reign. We have been here before and can prove again that Ghana is a shining example of a resilient democracy.
Anti enono we Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono ena ono him franka ma NPP amayuko nti sese ne de enti ase nwoma no ana obi abeso obi ade de sahya ase Ghana ade hye kira adwen ene CDC etie no akoso ewo Kempiski woni ewo him franka ama amayuko ahodo
Yenina Kempiski honmo na mama Jean Mensa abato komisa wo kire se abano yedin kunim yedin cho polling station honmo ehwa no kenkan no baby okekira aboa no ehwa no gya no.
It is a well-known fact that elections are won or lost at the polling stations. It is at the polling stations that voters vote. It is at the polling stations that the votes are counted. It is at the polling stations that the results are documented on the pink sheets and signed by all the agents of the presidential candidates. And it is at the polling stations that the outcomes of the presidential election are announced. These are the results that will be collated at the constituency, regional and national collation centers. And it will be in the full view of the agents of the political parties who will go on to sign the various results declaration sheets. Indeed, these are the results that we at the Electoral Commission will declare, and no other results. We therefore entreat our distinguished presidential candidates to accept the outcomes of the elections. That is the will of the people, which we will declare.
Abato komisa ayamami Jean Adukwei Mensa na Inspector General Police IGP Dr. Akufudampare bambofo ayi won so mo hwa abato nsam so wonu nedano wose ba soru no mbehwese zaman lafia asomdwe ebedi ahim abato abrimu.
I want to, on behalf of my colleagues at the National Election Security Task Force, to give you this pledge. We are committed to ensure that we take our constitutional mandate of ensuring that there is peace, security, law, and order for the rest of the period of the election, the post-election period, and beyond. So that our beloved country, which is the only one that we can come in and out without a visa, will continue to be at peace with itself, because there is no place like home. And with this commitment, we want to let you know that we will not be, and I want to emphasize, we will not be the source or allow ourselves to be the source of any disturbances that will corrupt the peace that we cherish so much. And we also urge all the stakeholders to also play their part, so that they are also not the source or allow themselves to be the source of anything that disturbs the peace of this country.
Ghana police ahene and Dr. Akufo Damparia ono aso na da abato bambofo a yeyi wo mo se wo mo ma abato no nya asomdwe no na otemuofo panyin Chief Justice Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba tokono ne die ni.
The Judiciary has a standing elections management committee led by Supreme Court justices to prepare a one-stop compendium on the procedural rules that must be followed in the conduct of election-related disputes. Jurisprudence on principles and edicts established in Ghana's unique common law and all relevant statutes that guide the process of elections. This compendium is referred to as the Elections Manual. Second, the Elections Management Committee and the Judicial Training Institute carry the responsibility of conducting orientation and in-depth training for all magistrates and judges across the country to ensure adequate preparation for adjudication of election-related disputes.
Otemuofo panyin ene Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba tokono.
100.7 FM so eni na sade ye wura Dampare wono na bambo agina tuko titiriu ya womo ejina mu eduru sade aposifo adwuma de bambofo ni na kan wono so de na sore pa no pani no ede atudwa sa aboso ba ene beja paye asema wo kan sisi yi ya ensimfo ado a ladi wachechiri mu no wo so wo sansi sudua ama Ghana ade hye ntitiriu enkoma adwadifo kabumuku afensu so woni a wotete saa obi a ne yam hyehye no sete baabi a wo se dabi eya adwobre wo eya nkakra abato no eya adwenche kokromotie keke kokromotie we de asifa kotim na kira wo mampani na wo ya behyehe wo ne obi koye patabiribiri ananko mo hoye dai wasi sudua ni nsemene.
Ghana industry speaking on your behalf said that he appreciates this innovation. It is simple. I did indicate to them at the informal session that you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. In effect, you want mangoes, you have to keep planting oranges, and you're expecting that when the harvest comes, you'll be harvesting mangoes. It won't happen. So we decided to do a lot of soul searching and become better than we have been with all the previous elections put together. So we don't want to be better than the election last one, but we want to be better in terms of the security than all the elections in terms of how they succeeded in providing security put together. We want to be better than that, and that's the assurance we want to give. We therefore want to tell you to relax. Make all your projections into the future, because this democracy of ours has come to stay, and we will protect it with every fiber of our being for the sake of the generation.
Entiera George Akufo Dampare IGP ninsam no na dwamtrani ema adwadifo on titiriu oni oye mfidumani ade no Association of Ghana Industries omuko Dr. Humphrey Ayimdaki ena wo bobambo agina tukonu abaso so ma ya ade pa.
Private sector, we want predictability in our operations, the security of our investment, both domestic and international, as well as continuity in the economic activities and also in the role of other stakeholders like the consumers, our employees, and other players in the country. So we welcome this innovation that the IGP and his team has introduced into our election cycle. We look forward to further engagement in terms of public-private dialogue with the security team to strengthen operations and give them leads where the need arises for the security of our country. To the extent of their preparation, we can give them a thumbs up. However, our preparation precedes other related activities that can be situational, and your capacity to deploy and dismantle such situations that might not be called for, that could be disruptive, will be an issue of professionalism. And therefore, we pray that the team will be very proactive, as much as they've been very innovative, deploying professionalism in their activities. We asked a number of questions regarding the era of high-tech and the use of AI and the use of fake and deep fake call the security to service.
Inti Dr. Humphrey Ayim Daki Ninsem no na ne krakra mu na Ghana Union Traders Association guta Dr. Joseph Oben ono nso wode eto aso ono na president ya nkasa na ninsem a ono nso wode eto aso ni kire se nukure nyankopɔ anim ni wasa obi ani aso anamotu a bambo agina tuku ono metu.
Our coming here is to show that we are giving a signal of support, immense support to the security apparatus to deliver. You know, it should not be seen that when there's an election, there's a complete void of security. It shouldn't be like that. So we came here to embolden the security and then also to encourage and then give them all the necessary support and even logistics, if it will help, to ensure that we have a peaceful election. You know, our properties are at stake. When there's an issue here, it's the business community who will be affected most. Our properties are immobile. We cannot move with them. And when there's a problem, it means that we all have to come together to support the security to deliver. Fortunately, the IGP is very innovative in his actions. He has been consulting us all from time to time, and this is one of such engagements. And so we want to send the signal to the Ghanaian populace, and especially our equal stakeholders, the politicians. But they are stakeholders and we are also stakeholders. It shouldn't be seen that they take our peace away from us. And that's why we want to give all the support needed to the security.
Enti wenso so Ghana Union Traders Association guta for onso so penny Dr. Joseph Oben ninsamti omkohia woni a waso wode wansa hye nkrata ase titiri omo muhi franka no franka tufo no omo ye na afi ti wa efepa ladi hade enti mutututwa foto si na nkropon ya do se dia akon ani e wura dampare wa kan wa ba ye rough eto aso
take afadi musu koka kire won se hum bi betu ama asase awoso take afadi musu
dampare dem trust no
ti kwa ye rough na sen no no bibi timi bibi mokonya moko wana abu kan iya wana abu
I suffer ko bezie slow under carpet
slow
abeti
what's it NPP amanyoko no aye rally kakra bi ewo ebuakwa south ewo eastern region na kakra bi mpo no wotwe dom wonya dom wo bo adom ano na enka ne Ghana mampanyi president John Ejekum Kufuor na enka ne Ghana mampanyi kire se Alhaji Dr. Baumia eyo obi a owani swade hunu na nani swade hunu konkan kwa akire ebebu amoman no etumpon enti Ghana manfo ye kwa abato so a yento aba no emfama no
sa campaign e wo musisi first time na ba platforms ani chebias na e wo senti sha ewiase ba biase sei yo mudi aduma nyina na digitalization ba o miasa mo mankwani a o di ba Ghana sa dia no mo bua no di ba na musomu a ababua traso na no achi kra no traso mbenya kwai wa asi be di outsourcing and now we to America maybe we have been wanting to be in America no one is only who are technology no ha what one or the mobile no boss one no the one abroad now you need big room $12 out to Ghana now the batwaba nipa bebre preview obi aso on maybe matie baumia nyama no ho kan wonya the manager nsa na badi atire oni Dr. Nabo ya wonu ba sha maino ama ekuoma ani enuanu kura wo nya ntia se no bia nya ho fato na Ghana mine betum pon matie grofo ase e fani na binya mu bia na bi no o kire ne se ne ba nya atra ne ani ntime Islamo 7th December abu obi kazo e dia me nkoto bo anya obi ba kwa koto woni ya okoto no e be bia se no na sia ban ati bidia ban e fa ma no kwani jumma ba umia ani ni do mo di ban no mu ma ti na mu na hu
Enkane Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Ejekum Kufuor Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh your running mate Emma Ora Alhaji Baumia wotu franka ama MPP amanyoko no o kire se MPP atu anamompa anamo etini broni beka se track recorder papa edin sakraye ensaye sonko eba ye ehase free Ora John Ejekum di ewo kofo abreso nti osre nyaado osre kronto se yentu aba no ema NPP ntoaso
and then the kind President Kofo, one multi-political platform, 2024 election. Say NPP for you will be Papa catching Ghana for if you President Kofo so, and they do not the national to say. And do the best chance to come in check Ghana for say. So what from our President Kofo, and the national health insurance buy, and the free maternal care buy, and the capitation gun buy, and the leave buy. And every hippie from middle income country ever. And then on the part of Bapanya, Namiashano, or Tiwa, already have us for Ghana. Or the two foundation. Man and not what this is a guy. I got about the other boss. I got Ghana for you. And then I get the open in our family. Or sit and now MPPT, and now Party T, and now United Party T, and now Progress Party T. And now PFPT, and now Modernizing, a sermon of function. Now, yet boom.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempene, Bwakwa South, Emrasha Bejani, and you know, for attachia, one also chess a Ghana mount for one more entry. Honorable Abbas Mana, Babin, now saying the Juma dear, where you were honor, no one will be a Oberto Naba afar.
And I when you back me here, back me say, and no one ya NDC, Enya majority, I am to Abba. And no T and the MPP, ye hear majority MPs. No other boy, Dr. Mahamadou Bawia, and Dr. Martin Bogu Prapa. Now, a 1 year day here, it's some more to Abba or so on, one time only answer. Doctor. Kinsley, Ajemai,
Onimonyafo atachia eye Bwakwa South Emrasha Bejani.
Ya tiazi msanfu from Oyerepa 100.7 FM sure ena wasugu awo 18 wabusua wei eno nsia bere mu kase ya kasa kwa so bre opebre no aso ne yasimo no babi a wo hyi bibia no no atobo ase ejanko ade a mwani enko ho na etoto no no wada ne kakra enya ho nko mane nsi so etimitre ekoto babi a opebre ena yewo mu no ensanfu from na ja yede ani kire mu ewo kofa no che abaya asabia wo mo ye anwuma wo mo kire ho no wo se nukuro nyankopɔ nim ne nsɛm ha pa no ma keka wo ho a de besie no enye sense akatua bi aka aba no to ye wo san ko de ne dwe ne wotua ne kakra enso ato sebra ema yi a ene wo mfa ho se buru nya ba wa afu bekam ankam ndi ene wo mo yo ma gye se wo bekwa koyo mu funu nyina enne efiri ne dafo yi ko efunu akam ko pemsa ban ebe ye wo ma de soade ana so be yi wo de soade no afiri won so otua won maka wo ma fo mo ko ma stranded omu funa kamu no sebini
me ba kanyini na ewu fa se twembe bosumi ane ana ma bi sembe he ba bia ya neto nti me ba ye so efiri ya nkwata me duru ya na matese jawo mo hwe ya musuma ya mo so mo ko strike ye didi nkoma o mo se kasam akatua ntumu ne ade omo ne panifo na di nkomo but omo sare fia ko yana ho a omo ntehwe nti aduru bra se yitwa se omo so tinte sukoko ade kire nti nya de omo bakwa adwuma na mbisa se na se ma hu se bebre so aba amu bebre e wo so obi ani ho a wo yi wo mo ana fe obi wo ha obeyi na mu nyame ya adum a ochina na bia wasie to mba ye ho nkrata omo nyina na sam ho obi aba yese omo nya adwuma tije meme de ohawa wo mu ni se titru mi de se mba ba hwe de na nya hwe ne kura na mi se da fo mba ba hwe na omo ma pranya ye bibia wi a omo na yese lenso mu ye nyama wo mu adeka fo na aba
enti abusuafo ni bia jama de hye behwe embuze be bia kura no akwa be bi oda no bo achi kesi bi din ti mo kyerefo konfa no kye hawo om kyerese akatua no hye aba no ato nya na de so obetua nti ne no na woru akwa mefrempon ya wono na ye nkitawde e bofotene e wo konfa no kye ne nsem odi tudwa kyerese no kurenya nkopon ni ni oba pa president ti ne fa kodan promise brokers limited kase e bopono so wo ma abono emma o ndi abono ano emma no ndi di ha ne so wo ma yi
and correct said ye wekesin bi o me from what no eco strike because of nationwide striker or more association e declare na we should say ekobase ya benefo contingency measures are they putting in place. Say a month for a month na medical director how that session and a much unit when you much head Dr. Modernizing you need benefit BCA who put in place measures are a try and say back more and you be going watch for no one essentially you be go na say a month for in ya it's
not Friday. You be na be you mwakwa ye.
Obia also be ni mkuye bia ni sabeka. Dias ade wesi bia no confront to much yentu mu dia so na koso ka kwa. Asase ye wo hye ya ebe make say ya edigu akwemu e make sure say obia de hye da ye ho. Opeso be fa ana opeso be hu bibi de hye bi go no mu asante ko be to abesa.
Opani kwa me frempon ena eye nkitawdi bofotene kwafo na che abaya sabia nti okasa de ma adwadifu a na se woni a we yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ mokyere hɔ yezedi ene na kam tiane woni pa wu a ene okokora na akɔhɛ ne keka yemie ma ho na wɔ hɔ bia ni hɔ aha na nka mpɛ sɛ atimi akɔyi wa mu sa na tie
amubofu yenko empreso circuit court ɛna no yɛte sɛ abetifi ahensɛm bi asɔre wɔ hɔ nam so ma wosusu sɛ nipa aduonu nson bi ɔhene a ɔwɔ hɔ nom no ɔmokɔkyee no adi no esie yɛ yɛkyere wɔn gu mu no ɛne ɛna lawyers a wɔdi akyire ɛpɛ sɛ yɛma nipa aduonu nson yi bail mu ɔmo ɛkɔ fie anya yie amaka na ɛyɛ last week ɛnɛ kɔɔto kɔ atenaseɛ her ladyship adwoa chama ofosu wɔno ne temu afa wɔtena adwa mu wɔse wɔma ɔmo bail na bail no 200,000 Ghana cedi to 2 billion and afei nipa mienu omedi agyina mu sɛ onum dwane a wɔmomra emeyi wɔma no wɔ kɔɔto no na no nso ɛka ho na ɔmɛsan ba kɔɔto December bosomi atwato ne de to so edunkron na nkuro no ɔsan ato so ebiem Captain Krobea Asante wɔne na yɛ lawyer ogyina mu ema nipa aduonu nson yi.
I think the judge has been very fair and I commend her. She listened to arguments on both sides. And she put the law where it ought to be. So I'm happy that 27 people, each of them has been admitted to court bail. And we are coming back on 19 December. The law is at work. That's all we want in this country. The law must work. Everything should be resolved in the courtroom. There is no need for violence anywhere. There is no need for anybody to shout, to hit anybody or to do any act of violence. Let's all respect the law, the constitution. If you go against the law, the police will arrest you, bring you to court. If your lawyers talk for you and the court grants you bail, then the law is taking its course.
Captain Krobea Asante, lawyer, emani pedio nun so ene yema omo bail wo court.
Na se bedwani wo brekum East abato apesua so na chese bono mantemo ne opani Nelson kwaku kireme na ne sem odi atu dwa nyina ene sewe ansa na NPP abawe ebetwamu ama foforo no aba no akwaye wo ho nyina ombehwe na afi omasiesie ni kama de omashase omoye de omgusu omoye ene de omunya nkoso ompo no kuro nyakopo anim ne ombeye ni nyina we ni nyina no betumi abamu nso a wo se ampa ne gyina sa district road improvement program drip no a aban wi akofa aba no
Mindbomb said the Debia Yakase, a buyer or Tisway MPP abai. On that committee, no say, Obama Brokum Aquina, I accessible and no trouble. They can't, they are only the tank. So, what drip machine said, they are by the Mantamune, Krumpitomo, Aquia. Yaquia Acadina, principal rules will come a buying the contract under 3 different contractors. Our way A1, sign hydro A2, energy shop, or handle your asphalt oval. Enti minia ya se papa eduma brekum for akwan abeye dadwene ye koda na no be o se ekodi de o se yin na nyamia betimi ayi amene contractor site oye
enti opani kwaku kireme na motie no enka no ono abu Kofi Ageyi eye kurusin krache yo brekum East ono nso ne dia odi tudwa efa drip ehihye ho no ni
onyame enam so wo muso e de eboa brekum mai boroma ene Ghana mai nyina makanisa no so senior obise no kwe emze drip machines ba yi ya de ayi nyina ye ni agye ho ye de ani je no sibo na giye ba wo di ye no so empanfo yesu na ka o se ye nso kani amfa mhye teburase di na ye ye de machines no ye adwuma names a months and trophy, Mubiti Adansi, a buy, Yegusu, the year Juma, na say senior, a se, a fata, a piano, Yegusua, a year Juma, kitty, into Bisana sanity.
nti opani ko via jewie ye pe ya ono no ye krusine krache ena yewra Samuel Jima ya ono nso ye engineer hwa kwan ne ade so e oberekum izini patemu no ono nso de twatwo kra etudwa
ni anoma omkutaka no na omo hu se machine for purpose nti the machine buy no ombehwe na yetimi omatimi achieve omo goals because ye mantem na ebebo amatimamfo no so omani age se bi omo tua tax kra no hu se ebi tax ayetua no yenso abane ye nyuma bi yeden ede emaye onipa ne tua tax kra enyeden ha no ana areas bi so ma hu se omo start aye bumpy ewo ho ti message amanfo enyeden enyai wo mo ana mozie me kwan na mamu ne ye bi hu no bi aye bumpy a instead of beba assembly na ka wa basically for permission no as sanity egukwa ebeti makoso accident in the message so mo nyai na
enti opani Samuel Jima ena moteno enken bono east enene mpatia mu komo a ifro bae no
enkramantam nkomodie bi akoso ene se owura Richard Ahiagba awaye NPP amanyoko no communications director kwankyerefo mankitahudie ensam oni nsamkyerefo di nkomo na ne nsam nyina ene se wasi Ghana yento oba no ema NPP amanyoko fi se NPP wodwen mabunu ehon se woba jindade yazo watarana ya debi ebeye emaburu no ombenya dibre ni so obenya adwuma ye ombenya bribia ya wonsa ebekọ won ano won dade aduane ODB our daily bread obenya biadi abrebia.
We have plans to integrate technology education into the free SHS curriculum, prepare students for the digital economy. This plan underscores his vision of preparing the Ghanaian youth for the demand of the global digital economy. Mohammed's tenure, ladies and gentlemen, lacked similar forward-looking educational reforms, leaving significant gaps in technological adoption and skill development in our system. Entrepreneurship training, establishing skill-building programs for the youth to foster innovation and create sustainable jobs. Bamia's educational policy, which emphasizes entrepreneurship and skills training, aligns education with economic empowerment and promotes innovation and self-reliance. Former President John Dramani Mahama's proposals do not address youth unemployment through targeted education and training reforms.
Ora Richard Ahiagba, what was to say, Ology Dr. Baumia, or Miracle, now one could be a flower at Quanti. One day on him ran a copper pepper, why a modern, why a barefoot, and the Agric say, what the abafu bebem ama, in Niane.
The 13 agricultural policies for development. Dr. Baumia envisions a modernized agricultural sector to improve food security and rural livelihood. Expansion of irrigation infrastructure, building large-scale irrigation projects to support all-year farming. Baumia administration will invest massively in irrigation expansion programs, manage and rehabilitate existing systems and improve access to mechanized farming, implement mechanized farming to boost productivity and promote commercial farming in Ghana. A key component is soil fertility initiative, implementing soil enhancement programs to boost crop yields and productivity. And this will ensure profitability, especially for rural small-scale farmers, smallholder farmers, and our usual rural farmers would increase their profitability and ultimately will improve the quality of rural life. Mechanization support, providing farmers with affordable access to modern farming equipment to increase their efficiency and productivity.
Oro Richard Ahiagba, wano enoye Ghana hanyina kwankyerefo Emma nkitahudie ensem Emma MPP amanyuko
na ni nyina mu no ye de ni kyeremu ewo Elmina no ewo mfinfi mantemo se de ni mu no a na Piesie gira achinim MA Basic School na wonom atu anamo bi wonom akyere kwan a ye fa so ne enu enu yen kase enuane amamre kwan so ye kasa ye hye afensu so ekwan ye fa so ne di adwuma wodo e wo mayi mu no na wonom e kire ntin kwada no ya de pa di mo social media ne de wa tun se la soup we be tilapia de aponche kakra be wase so ehunu he ene ya ka abeti bisa abeti nso first de ne pa no anya eye tuntum no bra bisa na ya bra bisa no eno no sa ne hata kokote ni wapata so na muchia ne wase yesa na fi wisie ni bone sa nti hwane eburu no an ne kokote o ma bie nkunuma no so adwonko ye
tano kongonte pa
adwonko wanse we no kura na o sa duro na nkasa
we ya dia ba ne de
aba nkuruma no bie su kura na mama bem kura sa aba ye ade de wo baby Ghana ye wonuane pa ye woni ma pa nti de o mo kire ni nyina ne se ye ntade ye nuane ya de bia ye wono man mu no yanhwe ne yemfa ne ne nya ya no de no mo mfa ye de ho saa o mo mfa ye de ho saa ma me amajamfu a Pamford ya we headmistress ene ka sei
Tinne culture na ye celebrate no amankwala na huni ma pi ye dressing eduane die mu die kaka me nkwanka wofo efie ne die yenye te se banku na nkruma yanka kokonte yengo fufuo yenye nnuane yenye ye duane yem promote yenye nnuane aye no ano ema enuro no kra eso nkofo eta nnuane we nyina nya nnuane ese eti se ye ne enne kwa na se bi ka obo se ba ne timidi ma ne ba school anopa Sinese, both of Baba Square no pa, no kita indomie or rubber bag, no mia, no rubber nibi. But say, oh man, a be a wawa if you had to be good at them, na banedi gofie. Woman tari shemusono, and then oh ma bataria on pet and tomatari, on pecking, free say, the old winning in I as near Manuquan. Semester of say, Mamma, and to your mamma and training. A quine bar could be a nubia, a bit near Faswa, your bachelor, your mamma, ama atoaso, yam hina yam panchre yam man. Akra school a bit in your bay, but a fear so, my baby, and your gani.
International say no mama amajamfu a Pamford na motie no kan nkwada no so che so masuan de papa masuan de emunuane no se de eja ye ne ntade ne ade ye se ye hye o nkwada no so ani age
mesia de oma mboframa ni yen ni study hu ama ya so ye hu what my way yen local food today akofensa afise kokontena katunkwan na yen local drinks
yeah fortuna wachire na mamre osanso se ye dressa oma ye chere Ghana yeah fortuna tunwa bwen me ye tutukan ya kom ye pi osanso we tunwa bwen me ya bembe ka mesia de fortuna oye nana afada oye no chere na mamre no oboyama sempre kubifi amana no waba bushe boyan no wasu da kunu kunu waka chache no so da Ghana ya wari papa
intina no we wa bokola kwala na wa bokoda pa na wa timi se yu efe papa ndidi ekoso ewo enfifi mantemu na kire se edin no eye Piesie gira achinim NA Basic School no
na yanko asumdwe ensemu Asante mantem chokosi ehene ene nana akosi isa nana ekirese Ghana for asumdwe ayewo no awase aye ho adwuma ne ebo ho ban na etena ho da Aswase Central Mosque Aswase wasokore mompokrosin no emu eho na chokosi fo enuanom wonum ekohia na mo dwene fa adwene panyin fa adwene sabi mabunu so fa adwene e wa afia bato ya ye beto ye eho nana kirese enye se ebefro babunu bi ye befro ba bi panyin akwada bi so mra me no ma ense ne mfata ndi etofia kwa ye pegu kra enti we ye woni pa sa pato oba obi anhwe ne ho yie titru emabunu fi se ye wo Ghana ba akope
asunja kane asunja nipa na ye nwaduma se se me ye wo hene de akasa che Ghana manyina se matwe sem de abatana nya box no ye chema dwen wo de ba ko no si de ba ko na enkan ye hu de wodi Canada ma no se Ghana for me na se me se ko to yego for me se obia mbo asunja ban e pa asunja Ghana e Ghana ba ko pe ni Ghana minu akakaka na ko to aba obia hwe no hu so yi o ye mecho a na ofi se obi bia so obia hwe no tutu mbaburu nu o ye ba ma bebe ku ja ana o ma odin koda e ko ni sa kwa na mbebi a e to aba ko ku na odin na sei o ya brancha bon ban e ma amanyo ni bia me dede odiska ka bere de to abare yeko ho ti hwe ho so yi o ka che fo ko fa ne ba o mamla nche ho fa mo mama yo ko fa mo ko ntokwa ebe bo dia na ebo mu din obi ahwe no yi aka kra bi na ko to aba mi sro bi bia tutu na me ko chere kwani o mo aganya atokosifo e fi aba na kwakoto enya ntokwa o mo hwe yi wo ho so man fa ntokwa o ka wasam se nyipa na ebe ba na agbe no to aba ma empese ebe ti se mre bi de atwem a esike kwani o mo bo ma no atwem ese o mo chere kwani fo no mo hwe yi mo hwe no ma so yi de emba ho do ba bia ya dia enda busuka do ba bia ya dia san kwofo no ni banja na mampo so mo nyira ya dia do ba bia ya atokosifo export obi ahwe no yi on ko fa basa bia mbega na o Ghana ba ko pe
Nana Akwasi Isa Ora Abdullah Mohammed Sariki Zongo Mpasetia Zongo hene no atwoma mponu amansi no mu wodo se amanyofo ntwe ho enfri enoma bia wonom eya eseye my Ghana asomdwe ho
about from 92 that means 2024 chira wadene asomdwe enye dokoto asomdwe ye adwuma ye tete mantem bia ye wasamre man ye unit committee ye wodi kuro anase nana ansa na bebo ba abeto wo man hene otufo ana o che hene ana ya na se ta asomdwe ankasa bi ye ta na mu nya me hwe se amanyofo me fa nkwa tete wo dibra wo no ya busapanyi kwa na wo hwe wo die so kakra na wo betula ye no asomdwe no betuli asise no fie na se beye na bibi ba besi na asamre na beyi nani ni committee yi nani dikro wayi wani a ebe fa manche tiketo bi wo na asiko ni nyina ya mempemu ya se no ma pro na de kotu bi ma obi no abeto nti ade ne se anu ahwase ye ni ti de me ka de se asomdwe no enye dokoto enye adwuma ye nti asomdwe na ye ka no ye bo asomdwe wo de wo me ye de tene
Abdullah Mohammed or Abdullah Mohammed no for me so dikro enso kasai so for me so dikro was such a from place mansi no emo dino ya fomsua fomsua dikro ene no Zakari Adamu o se abato komisa wonya ne bibia fine pepepe no more hwehwe animo won fa bibia na emma kwam trodo no obi ante ne ho ase na asomdwe no eni ahim
ya mesra electoral commission say yes ni DM so manage jumadi a wodi no aye pepeye na no predie ene pepeye aye adwuma ewo abato aye betwim esanse amanfa regi concern bebre edify electoral commission emraso se wo so dan ho adi se o electoral schedule ko a ogina ho prekope edema o man mo ni nyina ne mo no nyina ho mama nyoko ite bese bi dem se njumadi obedi bia no o majumadi no enye peye se ne be ya o manfa so benya abotoyam aredoso ne babonten a ankofa wotimi wakam bia amfama
Nana Zakari Adamu fomsua dikro sachre afram plains mansino emo
afa yansan yantinsi amayom sede amuamu enimu no sanse bofo ene de ene nam eho apaso eduru mire bi atise de amayo no a ya na chesede beku bia no ne de atomo nim na Hunter West mansinim krache ene wopani John ajare echese DC no wo se we drip no ba ye sede esi abeboa wo mu wo mpatamu ho no onkan ha nani aboa wono papa sanse wo mafiti ase a wo modi ye nwuma kakra no mun kan ye kra mu nkunta no sesei akwan kakra bi da bantamu patemu de ko obi kuro so ene ade firi obi kuro mu soso ekro no ampa utimi se wo matumi aye bi pa
Hunter West, Oye seat na Oye the MPs. I hook or crook, you're maintaining seat. Yareka ma ubiarati, thereby hook or crook, Hunter West, you be maintaining seat. Ejumazina na nadu danko akufadu, on Yoruba umiyawa beno Hunter West. Ejumazina MPP, Hunter West, mpeyinfo me candidate, kujuku mkahu, me candidate kahu, ya beno Hunter West no. There's no way a Hunter West for busy and rambo. The media were from a mama candidate, I saw no Hawaiian pa, wa Hunter West on Yanakwan. Apart from there, Yanakwan, Samano, and NDC, Unyasembia. Hunter West, but I know a big challenge on Inakwan because Inakwan is now 100 West, now 264 kilometers. Now, out of these 264 kilometers, now about 204 kilometers now you're on Tida or you're Kwanakuta and you can just imagine. Until you know your headache, thank God the visionary leader and now the Nankwa on the Yoruba Umia, on the Abjuna, what to buy, what the machine see, what's a bano. In fact, Nanka Echo Funko is our one of our strongest food. Nanka Echo MPP dinner now or you will return on options. so anu po no me lose assembly elections in bibre because basisi ame no kase na mkwano da wa kada ko tala no dito bitimum yemfo ngudo no chere but we kwana ye kwana castle work waba adwoa ni amanfo me no kase yetum ya ba ye hima krum and it duru wa hunde enije sem ho
Wapani John Ajare ena motene kan DC yowo Ahanta West Krusino na Mansino emuni nsem no.
Yanko apomden kase mu wasam masam yasam on masam. Omayi mu nsam ne yasam ye de mam sakase ne nsam. Ghana Health Service Ghana apomden akache no. Womo ene Gavi and Zipline. Womo ada ade bia de beboa ama se Ghana hanomo ye betime anya nnuro titru nnuro edi si yade ano kwan no. And ten broni beka se expansion vaccine access program ama afiwei yebewie yakosi afimpimienu ni aduonu ensia na Ghana Health Service trese efri afiapem efri afimpimienu dunkron ebe enro bebru opepe edunum ena omu a supply wo omayi emo na nipa opepe be edunso ena omanya mfaso ewo mu enti we ya na monto ya ebai esansa zipline ewa ahom keka eni ahom wo keka won ho e supply enro nti ebe ma Ghana ba bia ntro no ba bia mu yetimi a supply enro ye be hye ne so asa adwuma ko zipline ya ena de mfidie nkotoa a esa anoma esa lupre fe no drone efa wiemu edi nro ekọ baabi ayaresabia ene ne ekeka ho no na Dr. Franklin Esie Duba Queen Director Public Health and Ghana Health Service.
Sometime now we've been working together purposely to address this issue of heart rate areas and then emergencies. So when you have emergencies like blood products or even snake bites, and then in some heart rate areas we also do vaccination. So this has been going on for the past, I would say, 5 years, and the idea is to expand. So if you look at currently now, Zipline has a coverage of about 6 sites, but there's a need to cover other parts of the country. So that's how come this project is coming on, so that every part of the country will be very much covered, so that even comes to access to emergency services is available, and comes to access to even routine, but though it's hard to reach, then it's covered. I think that it has been very helpful. If you look at the vaccination, there are parts of the country that we don't have, I would say, cold room facilities, particularly the new regions. So they serve that to their purpose. So as mean they were not there, you have a lot of challenges. So I think that they have been very useful to us in getting our targets achieved.
Dr. Franklin Esie Duba Queen, na Zipline Ghana, Penyipa Wadano wa Ghana ha, eni Owura Daniel Kwaku, wacha se hiapa, se nipa, kabo ma hoden, ubi Concordia, ibi Victoria, nipa kabo mu ya dia, enkunim dieba, Sanso na Zipline, wamani Ghana Health Service akambo mono, ebema enkunimdie kese aba.
Once we've done a lot, we have already seen the impact that it has. It really increases, like for instance, the districts that we serve. There is a vaccine increase between 13 to 37%, depending on the vaccine. We had like missed opportunities to vaccinate have reduced by 44% in those districts, and there's many other successes that we can point at.
Ora Daniel Kweku, Zipline. Penyipa Wagana.
Oyerepa 100.7 FM every nyame yegusua yesumo yesemomra Facebook and social media no yenemu a na ehwibumu yenemu na ekro na said ye no openi Alexander Afenyomaken ene ye dom kesere ba no dini e Ghana mrahye bedwamu odi nsem bia tudwa kire se wopeni abamba bende nukuro nyankopon anim ni said ye nsem bia no wo boroso ne de ne wo ye e mrahye bedwamu ho no and ye betisa no na asie no nti se na yi agya abato aduru so na fo mekeka kwa abato so no afei ena de edi ho bia no Ghana fo ba behunu na afei abeto aba no so awie besi afei ofuro no mu no Ghana fo ebehunu ba bia suswan ede bode ho no ebefre nti eniema pinu na wo mu ene ne nsem ode tudwa ne nsem ni ebini.
You remember we recall Parliament. Government did all that it had to do. We came in and he adjourned Parliament in a day. You remember that in June, without any provocation, we had government business to do. He said he had received a letter from Jubilee, and because of that, he read a statement virtually insulting the president, and after that, he gavelled and shut Parliament. I mean, you are in the media, you know all of this. So I don't want to talk about whether he would come European Parliament or not. I'll leave it to his own judgment. But I am saying that with all that we've experienced the last 4 years, never again. We shouldn't make that mistake again. MPP candidates should work hard. The thing is about hard work, determination, resilience, explain, and go for victory because momentum is on our side. That is all to it. Cannot force him. I would use constitutional means. If he shut the door, it's up to him. But I can tell you that for the next 1 week, we'll focus on our elections with a determined mind to win and win well for Parliament and for our flag bearer, so that if they are still being difficult and acting undemocratic, we know that we have a government in waiting to implement these important policies.
Entiani omo twan die besi wo pani Alexander Fanyoma ken dom kase no ba no dini ne nsembi na etwagu
na ye kodoma na NDC parliamentary candidate owo no mo ajanai bia ni pension timi koso 6-seater toilet facility we bia no e wo Kiremansu Azie primary school and junior high school ho no mo o say ye ntembo hia kai ko keriwaya de amafo abona baso papa e wade obeye edi ama wona parliamentary candidate no edin ene Rahel Owusuwa
7 December memene da ya ebe na wotwe ya se mamba pa bia waso se woto aba na wo voters ID card de eduru wa wo de ahokeka be kwa akoto aba ya pa asundwe yempentokwa bia atendidie tentwa kasatia yempe bentwa ba ne yonkoso bentwa tuo ne yonkoso yenkoto na asundwem na mbo mesrese yeto aba pempuntuo yeto aba penkanko yeto aba se nchirima bebedi te mesrese bia enanani enchire NDC party visa Ghana mani nga yedo mamani yanko yenso yakwane nkanea hospitals and clinics the school adanyina NDC aban this year ti benya yadom na yanto aso titiro sa community day school adana kawura no na bia entime enko school na asomdwe entina mani
onimonya for Rahel Owusuwa na Orafosu Johnson kirecheni ewo Kiremansu DA primary and junior high school was obi ntonsa enhia ne busuefo die maame abeye dasie bi mrebio dasie sha dasie buru wo de wayo nyankopɔ twedi ampɔbrempɔn basapɔn ena ɔsre ne hira ede amano
yɛde aseda bɛma nyame afei nso yɛde aseda ɛbɛma yɛ maame Rahel ne abusuafoɔ sɛ waba bɛyɛ adɔyɛ kɛseɛ sei kwasɛ ne sɛ yɛni sɔ deɛ ɔmo ayɛ ama yɛn paa afiri sɛ sɛsɛ yɛbɛtumi de yɛn nsa asi yɛbo aka sɛ ɛnya agyanambea ɛbɛboa yɛn mmɔfra no ɛma ɔmo ntumi ɛndwendwane ɛnkɔ fie nti yɛfa saa kwanya yi so ɛda mo ase afei so awofoɔ a ɔhyɛ ase a yɛ maame ɛbɛsom no yɛda awofoɔ no nyinaa nso ase kɛse saa berɛ no ana yenya ajanambia no na ye mofra no ekokɔ ajanan ewo mmea basabasa omutumi kɔ ye park so omutumi kɔ ram to da bi kra na yesure sɛ aboa bi betumi akɔka obi nso sese de akoma to yeyem ye hwɛ sese no yenya school dan bi ka ho a yɛpɛ nti sɛ panfo bɛyɛ mmoa na yenya school dan biewa ɛno nso ye ni bɛgye
Orafosu Johnson Churcheni Kiremansu DA primary and junior high school
Doma Central pani a wono so hwe nkitawde so de man disi amayiku ene owura yawunsia o de atudwa enhyehyɛ a titru san disi aban san babie mu a wo musa beka e wo Doma Central ne patemu ho wo se ade pa baako ye de wo patemu a e fa no suku adan titru no ehia wono papa baabi a kyerɛkyerɛfo adesuafo akade a wo besua de ena afe susu kra no se yi suku sam ne su nkyɛn a ayi asopiti obi kura wono mu akurukuma bi na obehia chip compound bi enya bone ni nyina wo se eba na nso so ye kwafa no wayi nti on de ye wo kyere mu a wo se NDC aban ne ni so ade hunu pa no nso so no wo rehemu mapa se Doma Central omto aba ade ma kanema pere John Dramani Mahama we nyina no ebetumi aba so ade ama won ye
Mumasua oman bia fapem F bane development and ase ne nkan kra ade ehia pa oman bia ne nipa bia wasetenam onkan kro no wadim kro no mumasua ehia enti yen NDC ba mumasua emfa ni agro ade e fre ne get fund ebe so Ghana mumasua sene pa ma ne gina brane get fund NDC ne de bai enti nya dan ko esi adan you sense the policies are very important eka ho de boa ma mumasua etumpompa now ni aya twam no de ebe ya to so nyame adma 2025 eko abra Ghana fo ama the mandate ene de ambe bobɔ so e wo nwoma side no kwasɛm a obi ntimi nyi ho akyinye ne sɛ ye wo ade e fe no furniture deficit yes school adan no a school for echo but a school for no nya nkonwa entena so e how a challenge and the NDC for ye hu and the policy ne ba ko no sɛ ye ba ye be make sure sɛ nkonwa e wo sɛ de mankora ntena so na be feel comfortable nkonwa e ho asɛm ye be hwe a provide ama kra bia nya bia tena so na wasua de na kwa be fast ba ko no sɛ ye nkokra nkonwa no mficha na sɛ de nuanam tai no ye de local carpenters ne be ye nti I don't do mo sɛ na sika na ye kan wa sɛ pɛ sɛ e kɔfɔ no bia nya bi no na ye achieve that policy so na kra no so nya conducive environment esua de
entina eno no opani yaw nsia na motin wanka no oye communication team member pa ninsam eno no na no woto aso se ade do efre double track de MPP abaya mfa meboa okay nti wose omba NDC fo bi yefro
double track that's what NDC assign aka apology say sa how no ababeto ho a na Ghana for yangra echo school red gold green to say traffic light no ye ba ye be ye flow outright na ye nyina so no say Ghana for mu dia dance say eba school infrastructure obi ani obetimi amachi John Dramani Mahama at least from 2012 to 2016 na ye be kono ye started 120 e blocks ye timi complete 46 ana ne Akufo-Addo and Akufo-Addo administration nkura no use and je say ye ba ye be ye dia aka no ato so complete all e blocks asisi mu no so that Ngwana Beko traffic light school no ye be ye free hokra at the secondary level John Dramani Mahama make commitment bi kire Ghana for say nyame adom 2025 oba adwuma bia ono Mahama ne hyase a ofiri su 2016 na aban wegia no ho ene de aban so hyase a eya de pa bia no obeto aso and it means ade bia aye under sa blog we say ye two foundation ye den ewo ho na ye asase no for that purpose there we go back and complete it free SHS SCC be review I improve ade panel e ba beto free SHS no ye ba how e wo mu a eye ngura no nya ba bi na dormitories classrooms blocks a choki nkonwa eni hotel se eni ani ada neman kitingiti e ka ho ama free SHS program but especially omu feeding ye be make sure say be masa how no afri ho na free secondary school no abagina pabeni
nti opani yaw nsia na motene nka no ono eye Doma Central woni awakasa edema NDC amayiko ne bia
Syndics consult enie also why executive conference ama private basic school leaders and what school and now we are 24 e school bia also woye dwumadie we e de amount woye ama chief executive mama bia school matiti school no directors principal head teachers school secretaries administrators finance officers and one year woye 24 MS schools ni nyina Professor Anthony Kofi Oseifosu na odi animu obekasa na Senate for Environmental Protection Agency SIC banks credit unions social welfare ene omo ye books wo mu nipa ne doso pa ene omo nyina omo bo amadwumadie abaso odi akotene wo mu fee no 150 Ghana cedis per delegate wo the delegate ba akopɛ nipa ba akopɛ na eba 150 Ghana cedis eba so 30th November ochena echi memenda wo KNUST business school honoma 8:30 anopa no nwotwe empemo number ye 0244759954 0244759954 Gusto ni mesoplast Mr. no Gusto Mr. ye also drew we inframa wo typhoid eboa wo wo didi aduane hya wo so say Gusto Mr. Gusto afa mesoplast Mr. no so etime afichi komu hawo ne ne ekeka ho namu yade nyina na se ma wo monye wo de po a white ne eboa pa prostaplast Mr. no so eboa mema prostate ebo ho eban ojunso ntentem ni nyina ebo ho ba afei upebi ato Misty Herba Cap Herba Gapson Pharmacy Repast Ventures and Ecus Pharmacy ubenya bi ato ewo hono na afei wahye no so e de amayen se Felicia say o say ne 3 years white lace o say ayira and 4 years bridal set 4 years African wear material any de keka ho na nsanie be awia no miensa ofruka Africa jetia otumfo run about so okwaputuja okoduru ye no na osi ye no driver mate no oyi no ma no chese driver me no makam na se vum fe no asesa gia no kra no wokọ aya wo hunu ni no mate driver bi out ye nkan obi material hodo different types lace wom ene ne keka bridal satin ni o de kopama ye fo hu no African wear material pacho fobro ye pa na ne sanka na de ana obefra ye was 0539 354 272 0539 354 272 Oba Oyerepa TV FM Hanamwa na odi abeja ye de ni wurade ebema no ye to abrosan ye kama abrosan adan no ye nkro ne hyehyem hall miensa kitchen miensa garage mienu toilet bathroom one storeroom guest room to abura bulletproof nyina wo ho no so kaway adan nyina air conditioning pipes ne wale ni ye kama why sini na waye edan no okrom enti wo ka opeka ho enye den atonsu esreso na efie yi ewo 0244 062 665 0244 062 665
yo no kanjin and najek drinking water supapa akala water ana kanjin ensuo no yesupa kanjin yo kanjin eno no ya no amansaka be magnesium wom potassium wom iron wom calcium ensuo we wonim da gisa watra bi ahwe ne yanka nkere wa wote nwuma yentwa nwuma amaka njen kwa nti na kire se eno no breman UGC wonu a Tafinu Road Abawu Junction ho no ofre sisia doc bejo so 0241 449191 0507 379474 yeni nkomo fete wo party clinic mama fete no be Tafinu nketwa yemfa fidie hwehwe mu ntimi ngo fibroid diabetes pressure asthma yade be odawroma ya no atobo ase na wadwani akiri mu ahene makokobi 18 mu yade bia de hye wo ho no gese wa mama feti wo mama Elizabeth me se wo bo mpa ya ma wo no a wodi nduro no ne o aba afi woni betie una wo kro no 0246 728 675 0556 272 mama feti no anwumre obo adwuma ya chiapa Dr. Mahmoud Bamia wo sikokromotie power bianto aba mfama no yankropon ya aduma abato no beba so 7 December ya aka nafu akuma bi na chese eduru ho ti ukọ no akoto aba mano a na udi ukokromotu atia won se ono ode zebla medical drone is delivery system ba ya e-pharmacy sanso na moba ayi money interoperability ni nyina wodi bai o kire se ebiem santo aso de wono do so dada ya so Ghana fo bitumi aka Dr. Mahmoud Bamia wose wote so na better GPC eya dupa ene capsules ene ne mesha usisi na ya wo ya waposo obesi ya uchepe ontoso no ontose yade no kra ndi dedede se friend sciatica yi ubonse ase kaka ba to ase wono a na de ya kra ne saudi akotoze wuji wanan egja wakua twu se papa better wasisi a mansanka bi GPC heba mesha ene ne capsules edu papa eno ntie ne enyanwa Mr. Bakolnak sanso na Christ the answer takrade eni ba bia tutu nruko a so better GPC capsules ene ne Mr. 0244 939 193 0244 812 838 yebedi enkomo ya no akwaji wunku buro nya eba ade bia no efa ne nku efa ne mpaboa wo hunu anase bia niema de ye hum ye hwam antiperspirant ye tete sane nyina mechanic spray deodorant no na chese bia ba akopɛ Divine Mercy Cosmetics anase Erica Cosmetics for ni kire ho na yemwa wo empaboa bia wo pɛ no de free US anase UK no ɛyɛ hwa na do ani no ndi yenga memezo ndi yenga no. Ay, anoche plaza 0553457200 0553457200 bronya bo ntina etina mi adma pete pa bo beba so
pete
sa eye pete o chanya mi adma hia ni yemfa nyirim anwure no nkron oba afa Ghana flag ketu ana kase wo de fa bra na yemfa ini ehim fe na enema bi ayira abedi ha yetia ne se kai potter se omne kai ye no wo de boto ya ase plastic bush fan bush ne de fan basket ni plates ni ade utim se buru nya ba nipa no abefa na wode ekudi ni dwuma na de to so aduonu ba ko pepepe na wode ade eba ye nti wose nipa ne fa ni free alaba na chese wode ni ibu mu a wone ne ko na o makira kwan ayira waso wo hwehwe no hu no nse waye nyame so ade ka ye no wode aba nti bibia ni a wode bra na bechirichiri mi ni enfama wo ba no anchichiri mi ntimi anche kales no wa akra no Central Police Station e be ha no nti wonko 0557 306 374 0557 306 374 na yeni enkomo afi bag bi nso so aba beka yensa ewo ha bag bi aba beka yensa ewo ha no mo ano nso so de to so aduonu nsia ya na nipa no o kire so wode eba na passport na ewum edin ewo so eye Magdalene ama yeboa Magdalene ama yeboa na Georgina Ejei nso so ode no nso so ewo ha Ghana card edin a ewo so nso eye Georgina Ejei na enti woti yanka na ne yaka senkofo cards ID cards emu snit ne de tetete saa ebi kura hon ma ne iska wodi ebra ne be chirichirim da bia nkofo ba be chirim ne be je ko yemfa titiri sika no ye kan na ma enyankafo ho ne de amomo aha ne de amomo ne yakura fo no ne de amawom saa ne te enti bibia ni a nso betumi afre 0242 528 318 0242 528 318 na yene enkomo Lardi
weye na watcheda die when your tea paso any the Adegre and Areto family man can you know
say dino say mo fanche ye say dino ye nya na bia we say mesibo ni krum
me dia ma me go chim dura chire ho ade e yidi be e be ye me no but edino
ano nti said ye inje say oya omo tiase ye kire say say nye dini nyina na ye familiar with fam kwasi asem so kire ho ngo
de jai wo
fam so la fi wo mu a yanku yanim mfi wo
me jai kura
actually no ayo
so mami obetumi aboa mi na
you ye
mami na dia ye dia mi ntimi
odi fa fa we niamko ko wadi
nko okay we ye na otweda die Mrs. Esther Joycelyn Antere Asiaman na yi ne na otweda no ne eta friend mama Esther onya finhia edioson ensiam wose nyankopon bo a wochena omu si nkonwa e wo twenebo akodua Junior High School Park Abuakwa AH 0906 BH 582 Kingdom Abuakwa Kumase ho na wonom twenebo akodua Junior High School Park ne so school park ne so anopa no nsia kosi anwumre no nsia ene ye Mrs. Esther Joycelyn Antiri Esiaman Mama Esther ne na wotweda no nti obia enhye no so na we so 2025 na wasu okay chese anwumre die emfa yenkon so him ye free musomo na ahene 2 million munyam ya odi
2025
any Friday so but we sure say November
wachina na am say iya no na
nyame ansoma no
ready china say 29th November na ba no kwa de we typographical 2024 ntia wachina wachina de
me de radio swatuma no choko fise kamka 29th November ko bia betwe nasia November nasia be di prenya wi di Easter wi
kwa 1 week
that's why Friday ya
china
head no so he oba bia o ya me ne mbo
afọ every museum
una hine 2 million munyam ya odia yakopon bo chiri fie mama Mrs. Esther Joycelyn Antiri Esiaman yakopon eboa oba Esiaman kra na America no be na ye Esiaman jese so hwe aba me so anwumre me disunkonim anopa no nsia kosi anwumre no nsia
no
dase
mo Benzi na watcheda sa ye mi ya be nti benzi na watcheda woni ote na watcheda ayi paso ebie nti Lardi wodi eno ano no de na wo kan wa de adigre ene awoto abusua adigre ni awoto abusua afi Edward Smart Florence awoto James Chimogo Gladys adigre na awomo ete na wotweda ayipaso yi na ukurani ya sabre adiato ni ene owura Adolf Kwaku awoto kane no wotira de ti sabre ahomje mo retired enkwadai ɛne owura ye Elizabeth Apau Kumasi Wesley Girls SHS ɛna odini dwuma Kennedy Awuto Odrobani Kumasi a owura Fred Kwame Awuto enso Kofanoche Aspiti odini dwuma Gordon Awuto Stamina Stamina musician Kumasi ɛno no ɔmo nyinaa na ato abeso no kyerɛ sɛ owura ye Cecilia Akua Adgere Awuto na Awuto dodo na frɛ no antisisi onyanfi aduoson nyame yɛ adoma ebisi kwasiada ne kyerɛ sɛ burunya da edi kan bosom da edi kan pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna nyame yɛ adoma Asante ase Hemai Park anopa no nsia ebɛpema nwumire no nsia na wɔtweda ebɛkɔ so yɛtu yɛnsa ɛfrɛ sɛ mobɛba bɛboa na yɛhunu da kron so a na mebɛyɛ adom yɛde awie no ɛbɛhyɛ
oba panyi Mary Fosu maame sɛwa na yɛ nkae boni maame nyamfinhyia ade okron baako wɔne ɔte yipa so enie asono busua panyi kwa mesɛ bonsu nana ba fotonto kwaso jasehene opanyi ya owusu afriye wɔ kwaso owura ta Morrison wɔ kwaso owura KB Ochre wɔ sunwan owura kwadwa adom akɔ contractor oba panyi Akua adoma wɔ kwaso oba panyi adwoaje wanso wɔ kwaso emane owura AS owusu kintampo Michael Asomedi wɔ London Mr. Owura wɔ Piase Mr. Yao Jenin wɔ kwaso Mami Margaret Mani wɔ Kumasi ha afi Mami Elizabeth ya tema wɔ Gomota ye edum nana entwi wɔ Piase ene wɔne awaka wɔyɛ emanyina abusuase Nyankopɔn bo a memenda yɛ ɔkyenachi wɔmode maame etumpem dendende ma oba panyi Mary Fosu etumpem wɔ maame amafoda efie hɔ ebe kwaso station maame amafoda fie hɔ kwaso station hɔ no ma digital address no yɛ AE 11684313 awmache no nan ekosi nondu na fa ufosom no nso maame amafoda fie hɔ na hɔ a no bɛyɛ ufosom no ɛde ama no ɔbɛma mu no so akɔdwo so amusie yɛ akɔkora no fɛfɛɛfɛ ama wadadin ofiri hɔ no mu a St Thomas Center edwo so kwaso ɛhɔ no ɔbɛyɛ yie no donko awia kosi anwumre no nsia ɛna asia som no nso ɔbɛyɛ no kosi ada 1st December ɛwɔ Holy Church edwo so kwaso no nwɔtwe anopa no na ofiri hɔ a wasan akɔtena sɛ ɛwɔ St Thomas Center ɛwɔ edwo so donko ekosi anwumre no nsia na wanom sikasa ɛwɔ hɔ
Nana Buama Oyerepa toso miensa nkwatia kwa hene osaye sana hene ɛwɔ kwa na matrankonwa nsase so nana odai tutu toso mienu so nkwatia kronti hene eno no nana kranten asare toso mienu nifa hene wɔ nkwatia nana efum adwamena benkum hene wɔ nkwatia kwa eno no nana Buama sefa toso mienu sana hene nkwatia kwa wu nso na busua pani ya sefa wɔne ɔka ho bie mu ene opani dwamena adonten ono ye chief inspector of police and HS or retired ya IGP for no mabako no baako eno no nso so na opani entwi jatin ono no ewo enkran owura Stephen Kwabenada nso ono no dodo ase ayoko busua na oyoko busua pani ya wo nkwatia kwa eno no Reverend Seth Ansa Presbyterian Church of Ghana Divine Congregation ona wono so odi ne dwuma nkwadai ene kwasi nyante ono wɔ US abrochimem owura ye Rosemont Amwaten ɔyɛ director Nisi Pharmacy Limited enkran ne kyerɛ Nisi papa no ono no na gifty obin Boaten business woman enkran owura Alesefa twerefo enso dodo na se wɔyɛ spiritual no sculptural artist okay lado mane fo a sculptural artist omana okay ayo media okay artist or artist okay yo entina onso wo ye dua dwonfo ebe kan say carpenter carpenter profono de pa makai enti na kyerɛ sɛ wo nyina na ato abese no ɛde yaw ɛne awerɛhoɔ ɛse wɔmanfo ayie nsɛ ɔpanin na so ɔba pani Janet Kisiwa maame Kisiwa te ase dodoɔ no afrɛ no antia onya mfie aduokron enum hyehyɛ no Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a ebisi wɔkyenachi memende ya de to so aduasa ɛkyerɛ sɛ bubu de atwa to koraa no ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Nkwasco Road Nkwatia kwa ye no digital address no EH 0362 91390 utumi echeke na odi so pepepe do bekwa akopie ho na oye wufu som no edi ama no ewo Ramsia Presbyterian asafum ewo nkwatia kwawu abusua kire se nyankropon babua baya amamre ya mani akoto nenem ewo presby wo mamusieye ewo ho no nkwatia wada won ho no nkwatia babia wotra ya yie nu a ne uduro kro bi nkirew na chese ebo ho no ma ye yie no memenda no twedi apodi che ne a chese watu aso ko nenim de a edikan kura brunya bosome kire December no openima ne da edikan pepepe eno no ebekọ so ewo presby asafonum na se som no wode bekọ akoma twedi ampon wada won ho no na for dia kanyina betutu mpata ewo fa ko tra ye no wonkwatia bia ye ho no anto to nsa e de frese mo beba yento aso ho
yento aso na meka se o ye bu
mi yento aso okay ani adua na ebusua pani kwadwo frempon wote ayi paso nana edujamfi otumfo adonte hene eno no nana adwa wereko a baman ba pani ani enuanum bi ene Lance Corporal osai yaw akutu o America nana boache dankwa asafogei ono nsoso woye enuafo no bia Sergeant Bismarck bafo akutu New York ena wo adwata afiri penny nsoso ewo enkran ono account so ba penny adwata afiri kakra ono so kumase oba penny abana agema wo America mem oba penny amase wa akutu ewo baman enkwadai ene Teresa Amankansa baman en wo make kusi ewukumase Douglas Opoku VIP bus driver ewukumase Godfred Kwaku Boateng ewo Engrese omunyina kirese oba pani Felicia adwa konadu tiase na dodo na se adwa na se kwaje maame Central Market kwa no bia dinimu no kwaje maame no onyamfie aduokono baako pepepe na nyankropon ya adoma no so wo kinekime mende ya bonwire baman ye no nkron mu na se no nan pem anopa no na wadam pem agyanfo atwa no agyawa nyine di twa to na afi waye ofusom edi ama no ewo bonwire baman Roman Garlic asafunin odan won ho a be ya mamre kwoto nenem ewo bomwire na bonwire baman amusieye na wo kire se bonwire hwo baman donko ebe pem enwumre no nsia ene obetena memenda koro ye di anim ya na wanom ne sikasa ayi nuo ade achi a eye kwasiada ya kire se bonwire baman Romakalik asafum brunya bosume didi kan pepepe aseda som no nkron odi akoma nyankron pon so age maami ato ebidam kukum oda wo ho ba pe bonwire baman ho no wa donko ebe pem no nsia no odi aka asoso eye nkuja momra na Lardi
na sade chidom hene mampon brofu yedu chidom hene na no se bonsu ninua ahomachen enya asam ketua mo besie no ahomachen no ma ye
ene na chese wada ene ya wada nti na chese ene no mo ye ya na se tena ahomachen
ya bi me prepa say weekendi
weekendi yo
nti mampon brofu yedu chidom hene ninua Yakopon boa Reverend ye yinu na yesie no weekendi ya memenda ene kwasiada no ma ye ewo mampon brofu yedu nti nana osebonsu chidom hene ninua ene da form nti nana Yakopon on shawden pa
nana nkafra nkafra ne nkafra nani ese ne wa wani tua ya nkwa ase ne ya wa sembo ne
we have a matter to portray
nti sana tia ne ya mame Lady Bishop mame Florence Krodu tawia na ase da form na wotwe da no ebekoso wala shibi enkran kire se number 10 Obui Avenue eho na ebekoso nti ni nyina no ewura Charles JW Bani aka CJ nti Lady Bishop mame Florence Krodu tawia wase pa nimpon na eda fomo no ne ba baako na ni kunu no ne baba ekunu na kire se ne papa eda fomo nti yekoyensi yi
enya sebetwa esi akonkon ti yedamose ye nyamose ye sori ampanyina tenase ena eba eisi buama Emmanuel Pepra ebai ena afi Jimmy Cliff ebai ebisi pokua Oyerepa Dokas mo nyina ewa Dokas nini nua eisi be hudin no
eke anaconda enwano Menini Krobea Asante, meni menuaba.
Piesie